The following video has been Fatboy approved. These are the shill-free opinions of Fatboy. Every product reviewed is bought and paid for by Fatboy. Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? It is your boy. Welcome into Fatboy Fragrance Reviews, and of course you know who I am. I am the sharp dressed man. I am Mr. Fatboy, aka the realest in the fragcom game, aka the hardest working man in this fragcom game. I done recorded like 6 videos, packed 20 orders, and still find time to write in my diary. I don't know. Put in the work, the hard work always pays off, and I appreciate all the love you show this channel. And if you are new to this channel, come on in, baby. Hit the like and subscribe. Make sure you get them notifications, because I do give you content all the damn time. And I don't charge for it. I don't have no special Patreon club you can join. All my content is free for the world, baby. Even if you don't subscribe, check it out, and I appreciate you stopping by and watching. Man, if I left a good impression on you, I hope it makes your day better. That's all that really matters in the end. Now, don't forget about the road to 5K, baby. I want to get there by the end of the year so I can give those 3 prizes out. Details are below. Basically, all you have to do to be entered is leave a comment on any video and that's been playing something up for the last month. And make sure you leave the words 5K in there and you'll be entered. Alright. It's time to review this one, baby. Zaharoff Gourmand. I finally wore it a couple days, got my full feelings on it. If you want to sample it, I do have a few samples left in there. I am fixing to buy another bottle, a couple bottles of it, because it's selling like hotcakes in my decant store. That decant store is called fatboyfragrance.com. Fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer is always right, baby. Check it out. Alright, let's get all up in this review, and you know how we do it. I don't care who it is. I don't do any edits. I don't do do-overs. I do one take, and I always get it right. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews starts now. Welcome back. Before we get started on the Zaharoff, I want to say, first of all, congratulations to George. He received the Lifetime Achievement Fragrance Award this past week. A man who truly deserves it. Thank you, George, for all you do for the community and for giving us amazing fragrances. But congratulations to George, and you can go check out that video and watch it. It was a great time. It was an honor to do that for George. Now, let's go down a little memory lane here with these Zaharoffs. I have the complete collection of the signature line. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, no worries, baby. I dropped something. Oh, here we go. Got the complete collection of the signature line. So we got over here Signature Royale, Signature Pour Homme, and Signature Noir, which is one of my favorites. And then we've got Rosé, Tabac, Citrine, and then we get those first Day Creators right here. Day Creators, and then if we come over here, we've got the Triple X, Royale X and Triple X Duo. And then, of course, Coco Loco, a big hit this year. And then over here, we got the big bottles, which are the 120 mLs, and those are the bad boys, the Day Creators, and of course, Leather Tabac, which was the newest, the last release was Coco Loco. Now, in the line of that, he did offer this in the big 120 ml, which is great for me. I most likely have already gone through one of my bottles. It's empty. So I'm off to emptying this bottle out, and I've got a big 10 ml decanter. I can wear it all the time I want to. But basically what I'm saying is I have bought the complete collection from George, and I got the receipts to prove it. Anybody who wants to challenge that, they're more than welcome to. But there's a reason why I build my reputation the way it is. There's a reason why I keep saying it over and over again. Because sometimes you gotta repeat stuff. And repeat it, because people forget. Money is not easily just earned. I had to earn this to get it. I had to stay up late at night packing orders. advertising, emailing. I put the work in so I can enjoy this thing of mine, this thing of ours, and not go broke doing it, which I never would do. So, thank you, George, for sending these fragrances in a timely manner, and I paid what you paid for them. So let's take a look at the box, because presentation with Zaharoff is one of the most important things. Here is a look at the box. Another stunning box, by the way. Let me make sure I got it in the right way. Okay, another stunning, beautiful box. Side note, where I went to school, our mascot was the yellow jacket. So black and gold was our high school colors. When I got to college, it was the same, so it's kind of cool. So I love black and gold. It's one of my favorite color schemes. And here we go. Here's a good look at the boxes. You can take a good look at that. Bam. Zaharoff's signature Aurum, first gourmand. We've seen the rose for the first time. We got to see a light citrus fragrance for the first time. We got to see the Coco Loco, which is just nuts. And then, of course, the other stuff in the Zaharoff. This one seemed like the biggest step in a different direction for George, and I was kind of worried about it. But let's first talk about the box. Another gorgeous box. It's got the writing on the back, and on the back it just has the ingredients, and it says Elixir of the World. So this is Zaharoff's signature Aurum. Make sure we always include the signature there for you, George. All right, so let's go ahead and take it out. And there's a nice little bumblebee or bee at the top here for the honey. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. Let's take a look at it. You ready? Oh man, look at that thing. Just look at it. Look, I feel like it's the gift from an Egyptian pharaoh. It looks that cool. All right, so let's take it out of the box. Take a good look at it. And now I'm gonna show you what my other bottle looks like. Here it is right here. It is down to enough to maybe put back into my 10 ml. I usually leave that little bit in there in case somebody wants to buy the bottle. I have a little bit left in there. All right, so let's take a good look at this bottle. There you go. Look at the stunning work on there. And I'll tell you what, it's a metal plaque on there. It's super thick too, see? It's not like some kind of film they put on there. This is quality. This is something you want to display proudly. And I think that when people forget about things is that making a cool shape doesn't make the fragrance. Making a quality product does sometimes. And I love the shape. You know, these bottles are standard, you know, bottles, but they're easy to hold. I love that about his fragrances. But this is a gourmand. Gourmand, it's a niche thing, you know. It's not everybody's cup of tea. So how do you make a gourmand and make it mass appealing? Let's find out if he does it or not. So let's get right into it. And by pulling up the notes, I usually have my little paper he sends with it, the notes are on there, but I can't find it. So I'm going to the old trusty cell phone here. So in the top we have Honeycomb Absolute, and remember that, it becomes super important. And then we have Clove Bud, and then we have Cinnamon Bark. We have in the middle we have Walnut, Creamy Coconut. Love the coconut, baby. Got me a coconut. Almond, Fresh Hazel, and the bottom you got a Vanilla Infusion with Tonka Bean, Praline, and Amber Accord. There you go. So, this fragrance is great for me to spray it and put on my skin, and I enjoyed every moment wearing this. I wore this 3 times, 3 different days, and got people's opinion about it. I made sure I got a good feeling on this one. So let's go ahead and put it in the air and put it in the skin and see what we get. Man. Oof, God almighty. It's a sweet nectar of honey. It smells like the type of honey that you specifically get from a certain bee, from a certain flower near the area. And that's the vibe I get. And it's one of those things, it makes me, I will always say that George fragrances take you on this journey. A journey of your smell journey. I'm not really articulate when it comes to this kind of stuff, but I feel it when I wear his fragrances. I can sense it. And right now, I'm at a beekeeper's place, and I'm just smelling all this honey. And I used to love to eat honeycombs all in there. It was just one of those cool things. Oh, you're eating some honey larvae. So what? Protein. But man, this right here is hard to do, guys. I promise you. A lot of fragrances mess this up with honey. They go too boozy, or they don't do enough honey, and it just gets all mumbled up, and it gives off this kind of barnyard vibe, and it is horrible. Did I have that fear with this one? I sure did. It's like a body odor kind of smell when you on some of those. Is it kinda like Naxos? Where is Naxos at? People want to compare it to Naxos. I gotta tell you, I'm gonna spray Naxos right now on my skin and tell you how close they really are. Oh, one with a nozzle on it. Hold on. I got the wrong one. I have two of them over here. Please have it. There we go. Okay, here we go. Naxos, okay? Just curious to put this to bed. Synthetic smelling. I'll tell you what, when you smell Naxos, right after you smell this one, and that is Zaharoff now, the big bull in the block, right? Super synthetic. Smells like a clone house. When you smell this one, oh my God, it's just so natural and gorgeous. It takes the best of life. It just gives you life. This one, you thought it did. It's like you think, you live in the middle of nowhere, and you're married to this ugly chick, but you don't know what other chicks look like. So you think she's beautiful, right? Which sure she is. That's how you are with this Naxos thing. People can compare it to. Get it first, then compare it. And I guarantee you're gonna be like, oh, Zaharoff suck. That's why I have no problem putting George in the niche category. Which, congratulations, Zaharoff brand won Lifetime Achievement Award and Best Fragrance from a YouTube reviewer, my man Joey Cannoli for XXX. It's just supernatural. It's not supernatural. It's it is just perfect. George has done some amazing things, but I think what he's done here is the most amazing. He made honey a mass appealing fragrance. That's hard to do. That's a tough note to work with, I promise you. And Zaharoff smells like a freaking designer fragrance at best. So stop with the damn Naxos comparisons. They're not nowhere near each other. Oh man, it just stays there with the honey and just keeps on pumping. Do I pick up on a lot of the other notes? No, really, because I'm so fixated on the honey, because it's one of those. It's been my nemesis in fragrances. I know that there's some cinnamon there, and I feel like the cinnamon does show up along with all those sweeter notes towards the end. So what you're getting with this fragrance, to keep it down and break it down real simple, a beautiful, charming, just awesome note of honey in the opening that is so rich, so unique, not even unique, but so just perfect. It's hard that is this gonna blend in any situation perfectly. Just when you think it's a linear fragrance, and it's gonna be that pretty much throughout, maybe throw a little cinnamon here and there, it goes full into gourmand mode. And I mean, you're getting that dessert, the bacala, I can't say the word, sorry George, I mean to butcher the Greek word there. It becomes that, what the inspiration is. That's the journey. That's how you take somebody on a journey. You exceed your expectations in the first part of the trip, and you surprise them with an ending. You take them somewhere they ain't never been. And George, you took me to somewhere I ain't never been. Besides the gym. I've been to the gym. You took me somewhere with my sense of smell that I think was possible. And I really appreciate it. Because when it comes down to it, a gourmand should be all the way edible in your brain. And just putting chocolate together doesn't make it. George, challenge, you don't get how challenged this really is. You've had to try a bunch of honey fragrances to really understand this. Now I'm getting that sweetness is coming out. It's a beautiful honey accord that turns into the smoky sweetness It's gorgeous. You have to try it. Sample it at fatboyfragrance.com if you want to, and get you a bottle. All right, let's see if this gets my full seal approval. I'm gonna tell you right now, it probably is. Performance, maximum performance. Again, another good trade of this fragrance. My sillage, not too much of a sillage or scent bubble, but performance is great. 6-7 hours, I'll take it. First impressions in the air, it's a stunner. I can't check the box enough. It made me like a note of honey. I hate that note. Third box, full check too. The wifey loved it. Didn't work anywhere where I can get a compliment, but I feel like the dry down is gonna really catch people, and people who love the smell of honey, they're gonna love this one too. So full check on that. Final box, how much of a check do I give it? And how much of approval do I give it? This is 100% approved from me. This is a blind buy worthy bottle. Take my word for it. I paid for mine, and I'm willing to give you my Shill free opinion. This is a hit. This I will not forget come next year for Yeah Awards, and I'm not gonna let you guys forget. This is freaking amazing. Thank you so much for this fragrance, George. Another amazing journey I went on. I can't wait to go on more. Y'all stay safe, y'all stay well, and if you smell good, baby, and you feel good, then it's gonna be all good. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews is out.